Yeah. Still breathing. Still winning. Street legend. Yeah. 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 I roll the window down, smelling the city smoke. I look at the competition and treat them exactly like a joke. I got the heavy medallion, it's freezing exactly like the ice. I'm making a major decision and never thinking about it twice. I came from the absolute bottom, the middle of the heavy dirt. I'm putting the terrible enemy right into the bloody shirt. The bank account is looking exactly like a telephone code. I'm driving the Phantom directly down the middle of the road. You talking heavily, hiding behind a digital screen. I'm stepping directly into the middle of the violent scene. I got the whole metropolitan eating right out of the hand. I'm buying the property, taking the deed to the heavy land. They plotting against the empire, hoping to see me fall. I'm putting the platinum plaque directly upon the heavy wall. I'm drinking the finest liquor and tossing the empty glass. I'm stepping exactly on the snake, hiding inside the grass. I'm dropping the heavy explosive directly upon the concrete and leaving the absolute wreckage scattered all over the street. You thought that the aftermath empire would eventually fall. I'm taking the plaque and I'm violently nailing it to the wall. I walk in the building completely erratic and totally out of my mind. I'm leaving the completely ridiculous, terrible critics right behind. The shady persona is totally taking the wheel of the Cadillac now. I'm making a highly destructive and permanently unbreakable vow to totally violently decimate every opponent that steps in the ring. I'm taking a vocal cord and I'm forcefully making the enemy sing. You wanted a battle, I'm bringing a heavily armored military tank. I'm laughing maniacally, all of the absolute weight to the heavy bank. I'm severing all of the ties and I'm totally cutting the absolute cord. I'm swinging a totally massive and highly destructive samurai sword right at the neck of the industry, leaving it totally permanently red. I'm totally living exactly right inside of the absolute top of your head. The lyrical mathematics are permanently blowing the terrible scale. I'm totally hammering violently every ridiculous coffin nail. The 50 and shady connection is totally breaking the global map. We holding the permanent absolute monopoly, totally over the rap. I'm snapping the totally heavy metallic and very restrictive chain. I'm sending the totally massive electrical shock right into the brain. I'm dropping the microphone violently into the middle of the dust. I'm leaving the totally terrible enemy machinery totally to rust. I'm a street legend. Got bulletproof vest on my chest. Survived the shots, now the whole game showing respect. From the bottom to the top, I turn pain into a check. Street legend, bitch, I'm still the best. Yeah. They tried to bury me alive, but I rose from the dirt. Street legend, watch the whole world subscribe. I flip the terrible script, I'm writing a totally different book. I'm hanging the heavy competitor exactly upon the hook. I walk in the club and the bouncer is opening up the gate. I'm eating the finest dinner right off of the golden plate. I'm practically bulletproof, laughing right at the heavy threat. I'm collecting the money, collecting the absolute heavy debt. The G-Unit army is marching directly across the map. I'm totally dominating the absolute entirely of rap. I got a safe in the wall, it's totally stuffed to the very brim. I'm taking the oxygen totally violently right out of him. The hustle is permanent, flowing exactly inside the vein. I'm flying a totally private and heavily armored plane. You looking incredibly nervous, dropping the heavy sweat. I'm placing the absolute maximum heavily loaded bet. I am the general calling the audible from the sideline. I'm letting you know that the city is permanently just mine. I'm a street legend. Got bulletproof vest on my chest. Survived the shots, now the whole game showing respect. From the bottom to the top, I turn pain into a check. Street legend, bitch, I'm still the best. Yeah. They try to bury me alive, but I rose from the dirt. Street legend, watch the whole